At one wedding held in our city, such comical situations occurred that they remained unforgettable for us for a lifetime. It all started when the newlyweds' wedding car stalled right in the middle of the intersection. The driver, perhaps anxious about the success of the wedding procession, forgot to refuel the car. The newlyweds sat inside, their faces flushed with embarrassment, while the guests stood around, unable to contain their laughter. To lighten the tense atmosphere, someone from the guests suggested push-starting the car, and soon enough, the car moved forward amid cheers and applause. The wedding celebration also had its share of unusual dances. One of the friends of the couple apparently decided to impress everyone and showcase his dancing talents. However, his movements turned out to be so peculiar and awkward that everyone around burst into laughter. He was completely confident in his dance skills and couldn't understand why everyone was laughing. His dance became the highlight of the evening, and even the newlyweds joined in the laughter. One of the most memorable moments at the wedding was the traditional "Catch the Bride's Bouquet" game. The bride tossed the bouquet, and the single ladies lined up, ready to catch it. But instead of landing in the hands of one of the girls, it ended up in the arms of several guests at once. It was so amusing and unexpected that everyone erupted in laughter. The bride tried a few more times, and each time, the bouquet ended up in the arms of several girls simultaneously. Another comical situation arose when it was time to cut the wedding cake. The newlyweds realized they didn't have a knife. For a moment, the room fell silent, and then laughter and jokes broke out among the guests. Someone suggested using a fork, but naturally, it didn't work. Finally, one of the guests found a small pocket knife, and amid laughter, the newlyweds were able to cut their wedding cake. The comical situations continued on the dance floor as well. One of the aunties of the newlyweds, perhaps overestimating her dancing abilities, decided to showcase her dance moves to the rhythm of popular hits. Her dance was so funny and unusual that everyone around burst into laughter. She paid no attention to the laughter and continued to amuse the guests with her antics. The wedding celebration ended with a spectacular fireworks display, and our stomachs hurt from laughter and joy. It was a wedding we would never forget, thanks to the multitude of amusing and comical situations. The newlyweds and guests had an unforgettable night filled with laughter and happiness.